Shawty dressed like a goddamn hooker. That's how you start this shit off. And that's how you let the beat be a treat. Shout out to South Carolina and they coach. Boy going through a rough time right now, rough patch. Boy going through a rough patch. Well, boy going through a rough patch. Boy going through a rough patch. Started the game, my boy going through a rough patch. Boy going through a rough patch. Goddamn 47. Boy going through a rough patch. 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 We go with the white. Please, drama ain't nothing. It's all fun and games till somebody start busting. Oh. I probably should have used the bathroom before I started this shit. I don't want them socks. What y'all got on? Put the word Airborne 101. Let me see what they're talking about. Alright. Damn Army. Young money is Army, better yet a Navy. Remember he always said that. Better yet the Navy.
And the Black Knights will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field.
The best they had for my dog was a fake spike.
He's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back.
It's a running room. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
That is how you start a football game. My guy's really fast, really good. I'm going to feature him, give him the football, and he will do the rest. One play, one superstar, one touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that.
South Carolina. Boy going through something, man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
They might fire that nigga in season.
So Army's offense will go to work for the first
This ain't me
time.
taking no shot.
They're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
They're a complete secondary team. When you watch the box film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fit. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it heat.
Ball's out.
I feel it.
A fortuitous turn of this to keep possession of that
Yeah, that's what he's
Good
doing
awareness
all
by the
day.
offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground.
Especially
Nice
the
job
quarterback.
understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Script the quarterback. I don't know what's going on.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
Luther did your game.
Leaves it with the back.
Okay.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense.
Nah,
And in
that's
order to
good
do
ball
that,
on
the
the
end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Quarterback keeps it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There he goes. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creates a hole so that running back can get through, make the big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
The big fella, the tight end.
Wide
receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. They emptied the roster, but every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my right.
And to the end zone. And it's in for a touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
Your game, Luther. Have it.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Okay, none of
And the
those
pressure gets there. And down he
I
goes.
told you, Luther, this your game, G.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time.
Really?
They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
We found
He'll
that
go
in.
out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Well, in his little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. First play of the drive, it's the end around. We'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Wide receivers, running backs, you see them. They're interchangeable now. You see each playing different positions and handing the ball to wide receivers like you get here. You know, wide receivers are getting the ball more and more in space, but you're also trying to hand them the football so they can make some plays, get more touches, especially those good guys. Not a great gain, but definitely a good job of getting the wide receiver involved in the run game.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now they'll run the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And, boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
I'm going to make y'all block.
Trying to get it to the marker. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Reed. Caught near the sticks, it's Berry. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after him. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down.
Shout out to South Carolina. They went live.
Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking to the mid-tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback.
Damn.
On the run, and he'll slide.
Luke got your taken out of there.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive runs.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end.
I tried to pick this.
And the returner will be dragged down.
Alright, let's take these niggas, y'all.
And now this offense will take the field again. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Got his man. And the 45 on his way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Came through like a shot and knocked it down for a loss of 5.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
No chance.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So if the offense stays out there on 4th down, they've got to get it to the next time zone to move the chains. Pulls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Reed. Finds his man. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quick strike complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play.
No way to go. The ball's out. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll give it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And I think a lot of people are going to look at that drive, and first of all, the drive was awful. They're all going to look at the drive and say it was awful, but how about the giving up on third down? I mean, you got third and long, and you try to sneak a run in, and this drive, this possession, it was disastrous for the offense, and now you just hope you have enough space to get a punt.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Brings into the open. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Reed. The throw to the outside is complete. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They want to throw it. Makes the catch and gets the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continuing, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
No drop.
Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And he's in for the touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to NC State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense. here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the back. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows your problem.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed
up.
Oh, shit,
I thought he was
I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
With the catch, it's Berry. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. To the air, it's Reed. It's complete to the left. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Extending the play. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Oh, shit.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We ain't throwing it back nowhere, first of all.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
What the fuck you talking about? Look at them box seats up top.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Y'all gonna have to hustle. Y'all gonna have to hustle. Y'all gonna have to hustle.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Big guy smells it. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 40.
I'm going to get one more series.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. And some room to work. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
That's the touchdown. They lost it. Oh, they saved me. They trying to challenge the fumble. I got the ball.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll set up to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid...
Oh, yeah, you got your last seed, girl. You got your last put in the rear running back. Oh, yeah. Put in the rear running back.
Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started.
We're going to start you off with it.
They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Find some fresh air. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Toss to the outside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Catch in the middle, it's Barry. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Dropping back, it's Reed. Floats it out in space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Now sliding to his left. Fires on the move. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Colorado went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Buffs in a statement win if there ever was one. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense. struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me at the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he can't complete the 1st pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interceptions. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll take it himself. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. The big fullback's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Motion from the wideout. The jet sweep pass. Breaks the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge.
Continues to fight for yards. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass. It's done. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
To the ground, he's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
All the way in for the touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
This always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Fox the ball.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Oh.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's just slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Looking downfield, it's done. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. The short hand, it's Parks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down through the earth. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Cole finds his man on the left. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Got room to work. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well.
Breaks into the open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They go right back to him. Looking for room at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
To the ground with the back. Into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand man for man.
They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Here we go. With the run on 1st and goal. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. Shakes off the defender. He cannot get there. It'll be a 4th down.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with a dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the 1st down. On the move at the 30. Speeding down the left side. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Like, they just love those in Hollywood.